Hello and welcome to my channel. I saw something going up a couple of months ago, which was to create a makeup look using the Pantone colors of the year, which are grey, a little bit darker than this, and yellow, about this color. So I thought, I had this on my to-do list for the longest time, and today I thought, let's just do it. Better late than never. It's still 2021, so it still counts. I painted my nails accordingly. I do have some products picked out, and let's get right into it. Before we start, I just want to say thank you for clicking on my video. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel, and otherwise please enjoy this video. Oh, also, if you're noticing something weird about my voice, I seem to have picked up a cold or something, or a throat infection, and I might sound a little bit weird. I don't usually sound like this, but we're just gonna go with it. So, grey and yellow is an interesting color combination, I think. I don't hate it, actually. I thought this combination of a little bit more pastel yellow and the light grey was especially pretty. But these colors from the Pantone selection are a little bit deeper. So I figured we could use the Viseart Chroma palette, which has white, grey and black shades. And we could use a combination of these two for in the crease, and then on the lid we could do a nice yellow. I was thinking maybe this Dose of Colors pigment, which now I'm looking at it isn't that bright, but I think it's a little bit brighter when you put it on the eye, and well, I think it's the best I've got. So I'm going to prime my eyes using the Essence eyeshadow primer. So I saw this video originally by Angelica Nyqvist and Karen Harris. They did it at New Year's Eve. And the first time I saw the color selection, I thought it was one of the most ugly combinations I've ever seen. But I kept thinking about it. And I kept thinking, like, what do I have in those colors, and would it match, and would it make a nice outfit and all that? Until at some point I didn't find it an ugly combination anymore at all. So now I'm going into the Viseart palette, and I'll zoom you in a little bit. So I have this 6-pan palette, and these are all mattes and these are all shimmers. I'm going to stick with the mattes for today. I'm just going to start using the darker grey, and I'm trying to put it a little bit lower in my crease, but we'll see what happens. Maybe this grey pulls a little bit more brown. I wish I had something just a little bit lighter than this and just a little bit more cool toned. But I think it's going to work. I'm going into the white, and I'm going to blend out the edges, and I hope this will create a nice fade from a dark grey to a lighter grey. Yes, I think that works. Yes, that made a nice light grey. I'm gonna try and build this up using the black in the palette, just in the outer corner. I think it helps it make it look a little bit less muddy this way. And then I'm going back into the grey. Now I think I'm going to take this smaller pencil brush to go into the white again. I think the blend will be a bit more precise this way. I think that's going to be it for the mattes. Now I thought it could be fun to not just do yellow shimmer, but also do a little bit of this gray metallic shimmer over here, or maybe the darkest one. This one. Put a little bit in the outer lid. And then I'm taking a little bit of that lighter metallic and I'm putting that in the center of the lid. Okay, I think that's it for all the gray I'm going to use. Now let's go into this thing here. This is the Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in the shade Lemon Drop. And it has a what do you call this? A cream on top and then a glitter pigment on the bottom. And I'm just going to do the inner half of the lids and inner corner with this. I'm just going to do one eye at a time. Now I'm going into the pigment and with a flat shader brush I'm just going to pack on the pigment. Ooh, this was a good choice. Just like that. I think that's beautiful. I really like this pigment. A little bit messy though. I'm going to do my base makeup off camera because of my voice, and I'll see you in a little bit to complete the eyes. I'm back with my face makeup on. I used the Lancome La Base with the, where did you go? With the Huda Faux Filter, the new reformulated foundation, the Pat McGrath concealer, and this John Van G powder. Oh, and the Dior bronzer. So now let's finish up the eyes. I thought we could do something yellow on the lower lash line. My go-to palette for anything yellowy, orangey is the Spice It Up palette by Essence. It doesn't have a bright yellow, but it does have this mustardy yellow and a nice yellow shimmer, so I think that's what we're going to use. I'm just going to put this all the way underneath the lower lash line. So ideally this would have been a little bit lighter. It reads a little bit more orange. But I don't think I own a bright yellow eyeshadow apart from this pigment. It's definitely on my wish list. If you know any good ones, let me know. I saw that Morphe has a 9 shade palette with nice yellow tones. I thought that could be fun to try. I've never tried Morphe before. But if you know of a nice alternative, then please let me know. I think it's okay. I'm blending it with the gray in the outer corners. Now I'm going into the yellow metallic and I'm going to put that in the inner part of the lower lash line. just to make a transition from the bright yellow to the orangey yellow. I think these kind of challenges are a lot of fun. I know it's popular to just review new products, and I think that's a lot of fun too. You can easily end up with a lot more makeup than you actually need. And also these kind of challenges show you what kind of things you are actually lacking in your collection. So it's a win-win. I like this. Yeah, I actually really like this. Because yellow is more of a warm tone, or at least the lower lash line yellow, but the grey is definitely cool toned. I think I'm just going to use black mascara. Usually with yellow I would take something of a brown or even that reddish mascara that Chanel brought out. I don't own that one, but I want it. I would use something like that. But for now I'm just going to use my new favorite from Catrice. And now it also would have been fun to own a yellow eye pencil. I know I've talked about that in other videos that I really want one. Just going to throw a little bit of brow gel in my brows. So now we just have to finish up the look with matching items. And I don't own a yellow blush, I don't think. But I do own, and I think that's going to be the closest thing to yellow, and I'm not going to put grey on my cheeks, is this blush from Benefit. And I thought I could focus in the yellow part of it. See if that shows up. I think it's more of an orangey yellow, but it does really complement the lower lash line. Yes, I think that's okay. I know Lethal Cosmetics makes some really fun bright mustard and yellow blushes. And also a very nice yellow highlighter. But this'll do. I'm not going to use the highlighter in this palette because, well, I would like to use a yellow one, but I don't have it. I do have this gold palette from Dior, which I always love using. And I figured we could go with a mix of the upper two, and that would look pretty yellow as well. So I think that bright gold one is going to be a little bit too dark by itself for me, but we'll see what the mix does. Yes, that looks pretty yellow. I'm just going to stick with the lighter one for my nose. Alright, now all that's left is lips, and I think I have something fun. I have this grey liquid lipstick from Maybelline, I think. Yes, the Vivid Matte Liquid. And this is in a grey color that reminds me very much of the Pantone color that was chosen. And I figured it was a nice match for this. And I don't own a yellow lipstick, so might as well go grey. So I know this is not for everyone, and I think you could do this look with just a neutral brownish color as well. But since I have it and I rarely ever wear it, I thought we could use this. The reason I don't wear this is not necessarily because of the color, because I like a weird lip color. It's just that it doesn't dry down. So this is one of those creamy liquid lipsticks that's really even more, even less resistant than a normal lipstick. It's snowing outside, by the way. This is the weirdest April ever. I kind of like this. So this is the finished look using the Pantone colors of the year 2021. I really like how the eye look came out, and I kind of like this lipstick too. Makes my teeth look kind of grey though. That's okay. So let me know what you think of this look, and if you do this challenge as well, please let me know. Send me a picture or a link or whatever. I would love to see it. And remember to subscribe, like or comment on this video, and I'll see you in the next one.